The Philippine Olympic Committee is currently bolstering the participation of the country's national sports associations as its Vice President Joey Romasanta encourages their respective heads to define the future of the sports in the Philippines and act as links between three major sports agencies and their aspiring athletes through the formation of a junior commission. Arian Malyare has more of the details.
Armed with the mission to help the country's national sports associations, the Philippine Olympic Committee is now ironing out the Junior Commission through the initiative of First Vice President Joey Romasanta. Romasanta recently led the NSA meeting in Pasig City, together with some leaders of sports groups, including the Squash Rockets Association of the Philippines President Robert Bachman, Philippine Pencak-Silat Association of the Philippines President Princess Kiram, Philippine Judo Federation President Dave Carter, Larong Volleyball sa Pilipinas Incorporated Vice President Peter Caico, and Philippine Karate-Do Federation Secretary General Raymond Lee Reyes. In the said conference, the group discussed how the programs of the three agencies of Philippine sports will be introduced to the public.
One of the objectives of the group is to really shout out the comparisons between the three governing bodies of sports. No? So basically you have POC, PSC, and then you have the NSAs, the various NSAs for each of the sports. This has to be, there's a lot of confusion in the public's eye, even in the press, about the difference between the three. So this has to be made known to the public, and the only way to do this is to really speak out and go out and talk about these differences through presentations.
When this pushes through, the Junior Commission will be a big help to the local Olympic body by making its work easier on documentation and in the liquidation of funds by the NSAs.
With regards to documentations, with documentation in dealing with Philippine Sports Commission, because there is a lot of documentation. So we're looking at creating our own NSA administration service center. It will actually complement each other and help each other rather than 50 NSAs running to PSC with different notions on how the documentation should be. You'll just have a core group of maybe 4 to 6 individuals.
The POC Junior Commission will be composed of presidents of national sports associations who will also be helping each other in seeking private sponsors for their respective disciplines. For PTV News, Arian Malyare.